Alright, this is progress video, or I guess update video number 2 for Down is Relative. Progress is slowly getting slower and slower as college approaches, but that's fine, we're still making progress, so it's all good. But just wanted to make some, or tell you, whoever is watching, some updates I've made. So we still got the base scene down here that I was using earlier, but now I've added this box, which is what I have all of the actual assets I'm making. So I'll give a brief explanation of each. This, or I should start here. This is a basic just physics cube spawner. So just cubes that are affected by your gravity that just spawn out of these. Obviously, I don't have any actual 3D models made for any of these, so they're just placeholder things for now, but whatever. And then this is it's going to be a nullification grid. Essentially, it just deletes the physics cubes that spawn from these, or any physics object, I suppose, gets deleted by that. This is going to be a spike death wall that will kill you on contact. This is going to be a movable firewall that can I don't know, it can just move around levels and force you to change location and stuff, otherwise it will kill you. This is a heat field, or going to be a heat field, which just does damage over time. It gives you a limited amount of time in a specific space to be there. And then these both are checkpoints, essentially. So whenever you die, if you have passed through these objects, you will respawn at the last one that you touch. So, I guess I'll just start demoing things. Also, I hope the frame rate on this is not too bad, because I'm running on a potato laptop right now. For the video, at least. So, I've cleaned up the movement a lot. So now whenever you're on the ground, just walking, or quote-unquote on the ground, walking, it's a lot more snappy, it feels a lot better, but whenever you're in the air, there's still that force-based movement, so you don't instantly move around. And same with on any surface, it's still that snappy movement, which I'm really happy about. I think I did. I'm trying to remember that yeah, there was that skating thing I mentioned last time. You can still kind of do it, but it's much less powerful now, thankfully. But whatever. So we have these physics cubes now, which do get affected by your gravity. So if I, for example, do this, they follow with you. You can push them around. I was just about to start working on getting them to where you can actually pick them up and drag them around and drop them wherever you want, but I haven't done that yet. So, and then let me take one and show you this thing. So, right now it's just on a delay, there's no animation for it, but they just disappear and respawn. I'll try and get the respawn on camera. Just respawns them. No animations or anything pretty yet, but look, I guess I'll start with this thing. So I'm kind of proud of it, but as you take damage, a bunch of effects happen. Like a heartbeat rises, there's a drone that gets louder and louder in your ear. The screen goes grayscale and the audio gets low passed. It's pretty cool. So just as you take damage, you just walk around normally. Screen starts to shake. And because it's not like an FPS where you have to have a loud popping noise or something whenever you take damage, so it's really distinct when you take damage. This, I have it more as just you are taking damage, you need to stop kind of thing. As you are getting closer to death rather than a instant hit of when you know you take damage, if that makes sense. There's this, so as you take damage, everything just slowly gets more and more distorted. Until eventually you will die. And the funny thing is, because lore-wise, the gravity in this game is being produced by the player's body. So if the player dies, then the gravity stops. So if I, for example, come in here and slowly die, Everything works fine, all normal, you know, whatever. But as soon as you die, gravity, you lose complete control. Gravity well, I can't speak. You lose complete control, gravity stops, and you just float off into space like a limp corpse. It's kind of funny. But same with this thing. This is an instant kill block, so you just immediately die and flop around the environment, which is honestly pretty funny. And then same with the checkpoints. You step in the checkpoint and then die. And you respawn at the checkpoint. Same with this one. If I go touch this one now, I will respawn at this one instead. I guess I'll show this off. This is literally just going to be a spike wall. You touch it, you die. And you respawn at the checkpoint. With the right orientation, of course. So yeah, that's a lot of what I've been working on. Mostly just getting base models and stuff set up so I can actually, whenever I do start building levels, I'll have like all the building blocks I'll need. I'll just need a level design and I can just kind of carry these over to each level. But yeah, that's what progress I've made so far. A lot of quality of life changes, like the game feels much smoother to play now. It is less, I guess, finicky on the physics, and the movement especially feels so much better. Which is one of the biggest things that I was worried about, is having the movement feel bad, especially just because of how the like camera movement works, and because it's so weird because you can literally just do this and this is the new floor. Cool as heck, but it's just really unintuitive, so having that feel much better is very nice. So yeah. I don't know, I just find it funny that you just float off into space. But yeah. Again, any feedback or suggestions would be greatly appreciated, so just leave a comment on those. Like, for example, if you have something you think I should add, if you have something you think I should change, whatever. I'm open to all suggestions, because this is still, you know, demo of a game. It's barely even a game at this point. It's more of just a testing area, but yeah. Hope you are at least interested in the ideas that I'm making, because I sure as heck am. And yeah, I hope you will continue to watch these devlogs.